application and the network. Then the second here is the network type and topology. Okay, then right here, we can actually classify the network into the three different types. The first is LAN, okay, local area network. LAN is a network that consists of computers, servers, network device, the geographic area, the coverage of the LAN generated within the several thousand square meter. That mean ya di satu location saja lah, satu office ke, satu building, or maybe it's just one house. Typical LAN included company office network, cyber bar network, and the home network. Macam what I mentioned just now. Okay, it's just one of a very small network. Then for the MAN, MAN ini bukan orang so ini stand for the Metropolitan Area Network. Computer communication network established within a city. So ini dia cakap ialah satu city punya. Okay, one stage. So walaupun di dalam macam Indonesia kan, also got many different stage. Okay, Jakarta is one of the stage as well. So typical MAN including the broadband MAN, education MAN, and the municipal or permissible e-government private line. Okay, so ini biasa refer to satu city punya network. WAN, a WAN generally cover the geographical area ranging from 10 of square kilometer of thousand of square kilometer. Okay, biasa kalau kita mention tentang a WAN area ini sangat besar, dia almost cover the whole world. Okay, so dia boleh cross ISP between service provider, different between two different country as well. Okay, then kita akan panggilkan itu network ialah WAN area. Okay, so this is for kita punya private network. Then for MAN ini untuk city, okay, satu city. Then last sekali ini untuk macam kita punya global connection between the country to country. Okay, the worldwide connections. So that's why we have three different term right here. So the datacom punya level kan, mereka tak cover sangat jauh lah. So what they actually will cover mostly is focus on the LAN area. Ini saja for datacom HCIA level. So for the next training, the HCIP kan, itu professional, ia baru akan masuk more in depth of MAN and the WAN topic. Okay, sebab ada banyak protokol kita pun perlu belajar. Okay, so this is just giving some of the example lah mereka punya size. Okay, so for kalau dia hanya tunjukkan satu sangat kecil punya ini kita panggil LAN area. Okay, kalau dia hanya satu network macam ni lah, satu network macam tu, it's called LAN. Tapi sekarang dia tunjuk ini ya sebenarnya sangat besar. So this one can consider is the MAN atau WAN sebab dia sangat panjang kan, cross multiple LAN. Dia ada banyak LAN dari sini. Ada 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, got 3. So this actually close to a country level already. Okay, so they're using the example of the college, university, middle school, then primary school. So connectkan semua punya network kan, formkan satu big network. That's also possible. So if this is actually cross the country, cross the multiple stage, this kind of connection we call as a WAN. Ini sangat besar punya network. Then next, the network topologies. A network topology is a structure layout presented using transmission media like what? Twisted pair and optical fiber. Boleh gunakan kita punya Ethernet cable atau itu fiber cable. They interconnect the various device like our PC, the router, and the switch. Okay, sekarang dia tunjuk ini wire semua ialah kita punya Ethernet cable. So network topology and other banyak design. Okay, so it depends on the network requirement. Different company, right? Their requirement also is different. So, yang paling common jumpa punya kan sentiasa ialah ini star topology. Okay, star topology. So, di tengah-tengah ini sebenarnya ialah kita punya macam core switch. Okay, dan sekeliling sini kan access, dan atas sini ialah firewall atau gateway. Okay, so ini kita panggil star topology. Semua traffic akan melalui hub sini pergi ke atas. Pergi ke atas. This is the star topology. Dan satu lagi kan, ini kita panggil bus. So bus topology kan, dia macam satu changing punya. So this kind of the topology design tak banyak guna, pun bukan tak ada punya, memang ada punya. Okay, some of the city kan, mereka nak formkan itu connections kan. Biasa mereka akan buat itu device punya connection, macam repeated. Okay, so dia gunakan satu wire connect ke lain satu wire. So lepas tu sini kan dia akan sambung ke mereka punya area. So cross different city. So ini jenis punya network kita akan panggil bus. Okay, satu device connect ke satu device. It's called a bus. The ring topology ialah bus punya redundant network. Itu bus kan dia tak ada sambung balik. Dia hanya satu line saja. It's just one line connect all the way. Tapi kalau sini ya, dia kasih sambung balik ke sini kan, ia akan terjadi satu ring. Kalau you sambung balik, become one ring. So this ring can provide you the redundant. Okay, apa cakap ia redundant? Sebab kalau you ada satu link sini cut off, you boleh network sini semua down. Tapi for ring topology ini kan, okay, kalau satu sini sudah putus kan, tak apa punya. Sebab saya pun masih boleh guna sini, pergi ke sana. Okay, so this is an advantage for the ring topology. For the city network, for main beginner network design, this is the very common use technology, the ring. The very common use the topology. Then after that, tree network topology. Ini biasa guna untuk enterprise punya. Okay, medium to the large enterprise level. Mereka akan pakai ini. Okay, so this is called a spanning tree. Satu pergi ke bawah kan, dia akan spread jadi multiple. Okay, it's called spanning tree. Di kelima sini, ini ialah full mesh topology. Semua device kan pun ada connection ke lainnya. You tengok sini. Dia semua pun ada connections. So this is called a full mesh. Satu lagi di sebelah sini ialah partial mesh. Bukan semua pun connect. Hanya separuh saja. Some device dia ada banyak connection like this. Tapi kan satu tak ada. Some of them dia hanya ada dua. So ini macam separuh saja. So kalau six topology kan, which one will be the most common use? Okay, for the small office, this one. This very common use. Then for the main area, the metropolitan area network, mereka akan guna ring topology. Service provider, ISP mereka akan gunakan ini kan, linking between city to city. Okay, daripada satu city ke lain satu city kan, mereka akan gunakan ini. And after that, for kita punya macam enterprise network, campus network, mana satu yang paling banyak guna kan? Of course bukan full mesh. Full mesh dia ada sangat tinggi punya redundancy dan high reliability. Tapi kan ini sangat costing. Terlalu costing. Sebab you nak invest ke setiap connections. Cable cost pun tak murah, mahal juga. So that's why most of them we actually consider is this. Okay, partial punya, separuh mesh saja, bukan semua. Tapi untuk enterprise ini yang bukan yang paling the best. Okay, mereka akan guna ini. Okay, for the medium to the large. Okay, so I can put the common use example. So ini untuk small network. Okay, this is for the LAN, medium to large. Ini medium to large network. ini cities. Okay, untuk city punya for stage. Okay, satu stage pergi ke satu stage. Sebab daripada satu stage pergi ke satu stage kan, jarak sangat jauh. Okay, jauh bukan satu masalah kan. Okay, jauh ialah apa? Sebab dia cable costing terlalu mahal. Tak mungkin you boleh buat full mesh punya. So daripada satu tempat pergi ke satu tempat kan, mereka akan gunakan ring topology. Mengapa? In case kan, kalau city pertama pergi ke city kedua kan, ini line sudah putus. Tak apa, saya masih ada satu sambungan pergi balik ke sini. Okay, so biasa service provider akan gunakan ini design, ring topology. Okay, so this is the three top common use topology design. Okay, and the last here, combined network topology. Ini punya cara, dia ada star punya design, ada spanning tree, ada itu partial mesh, dan ring punya topology pun ada. Okay, so ini a combination for all. So this is very suitable for data center. Okay, untuk data center. Data center sebab mereka mesti nak ada sangat reliable yang punya connections. At the same time, dia tak boleh ada downtime. So that's why ini ialah the top design is for the data center. Okay, or maybe ISP, mereka pun boleh gunakan ini design. So why mereka boleh gunakan this design? Okay, first, mereka sure got enough money. Okay, they will actually can invest for this topology design. Okay, those money they actually get it from the customer. Okay, so the customer subscribe the internet plan. So they're using this kind of the fee to maintain their network. Okay, so this is the topology type. Okay, now the third content here, the network engineering and the network engineers. Apa difference there? Okay, the network engineering refer to planning, designing feasible solution based on the network application requirement and computer network system standard, specification, technology under guidance of information system engineering methods and complete organizations, as well as integrating computer network hardware device, software, technology to form cost-effective network system that meet user requirement. Okay, ini ya macam overall punya itu knowledge kan to buat semua. Okay, for buat itu calculating, design, and the planning. So you know, others itu knowledge tentang applications. Okay, apa applications tentang setiap punya technology. Then after that, storage, security, calculation, semua pun require. Okay, then wireless routing switching, mainly basic, equipment room, and media. Okay, so this one will be the optional. So technical module covered by the network engineering. Ini semua. Okay, tapi kan kalau you nak bagi master kan semua pun tak senang sebab based on your capability kan, some people can actually master all, semua pun boleh. Okay, you boleh ialah semua pun faham, tapi kan you are not the expert one. They also have some specialists. Mungkin dia semua pun tak faham. Dia cakap, oh, I am the very specialist on the security expert. Okay, tapi kan yang lain punya benda dia tak faham pun ada juga. Okay, so it depends which one that you actually prefer to. Okay, you nak jadi satu specialist yang expert atau you nak jadi satu yang general untuk semua punya. Okay, if you belum faham kan which one is your strongest field. Okay, you belum faham lagi. Mana ya you punya main point. Sebab ramai orang kan daripada awal kan, it's very beginning, they have no idea that what can I do, who I can become. Okay, so I just step into the IT network. Okay, I just step into this, and I have no idea. Can you give me any guideline? Saya tak tahu mana saya punya strong point. Okay, so that's why Huawei dia kasih categorizekan semua ini. Okay, dia jadikan difference punya category and pack into satu training. So that's why dia panggil ini ialah Datacom. Okay, sekarang yang you attend ini training ialah Datacom training. Ini Datacom kan ialah satu summary untuk semua. Okay, summary untuk semua ini. So semua part ini content pun ada kawal sikit, tapi bukan sangat intim ya. So that's why in the future kan, you nak jadi specialist kan, you have to choose those of the courses kan that you actually interested. Okay, so the Datacom is only giving you some of the vision kan, mana satu yang you boleh pilih. Okay, for you to understand. Is what they give you the very general knowledge. Okay, then network engineer. The network engineers are technology professional who master the professional network technology. So tadi ini macam sejenis skill. Ya, ini ya satu skill and technology. Tapi engineer ya ialah you. Ya, you ialah seorang technician, right? So it's one of the persons who actually master the technology, have professional skill, professionalism, and project implementation experience in the network engineering field, and are able to fully communicate with customer or other project stakeholder on site. Okay, biasanya kita lah as a technical engineer, so you always need to go to face the customer. Okay, try to understand their requirement, what they need, and what is the design and the planning you can offer to your customer. Okay, so this is our job. Okay, as an engineer. So comprehensive capability model for network engineer. Okay, so other jenis. Okay, I can move down this one. I cannot see. Wait, okay. Okay, for the professional knowledge, process specification, industry knowledge, engineering, product, and technical knowledge. So ini for professional punya. Untuk basic qualification, you perlu ada itu business punya adequate, value, service awareness, information collections, and learning competence. Ini ialah basic punya requirement. For professional skill, team collaboration. Okay, because banyak itu project ialah team based punya. Okay, you seorang kan sangat susah nak pergi buat itu conclusion. And even you can, you also need to discuss with your head. Okay, adakah dia setuju juga atau tidak? Because as a teamwork, impossible you can 24 hours to help the same customer, because you never know when your client need you to help. Impossible you stand by 24 hours. You also have your own thing have to do. Okay, you have a team one actually. Business management. Okay, this is based on your level, your positions. Okay, whether you need to touch on this one or not. Okay, presentation capability, again, ini pun optional, but if you already under this field kan, okay, dia kita sebenarnya ada banyak level punya engineer. Some engineer ialah physical level engineer. Mereka hanya pergi ke on-site buat itu mounting, configuration and installation. Ini adalah physical layer punya engineer, layer 1 punya. Layer 2, layer 3, buat configuration. Mereka hanya buat apa? Telnet, masuk ke itu device kan, programkan itu device, enablekan itu teknologi dan protokol. Okay, ini adalah layer 2, layer 3 punya engineer. Okay, so mereka nak tahu macam buat itu communication. Tapi kan, ini bukan under professional punya. Okay, sebab professional punya kan, you nak tahu macam mana pergi manage. Okay, presentation. Sebab kalau project ini sudah jalan kan, you nak tahu macam mana stand right in front of your customer, your boss, your head, right? Okay, bagi kan present kan itu planning. Sebab itu planning you sendiri design. So you nak tahu macam mana pergi explain kan itu design dan dia punya advantage and disadvantage. Everything you have to say very clear. Okay, this is presentation. Like what I did right now. I'm also doing a presentation. Okay, as the engineer. Okay, but I'm actually is the trainer. Okay, problem solving. Okay, kalau sekarang ada issue, you nak come out kan itu solution. You boleh ada plan A, plan B, and plan C. Tengok mana satu mereka pilih. Communication capability. Kalau you buat sales, okay, if you're going to meet with a customer. So for the network engineer, we actually can divide it into the 3 different types. Okay, depend which one you actually very willing to become, who you want to be. Okay, basic qualification is only can be just a normal engineer for level 1 and level 2. Okay, level 1, 2, 3. Okay, engineer yang pergi on site buat itu configuration punya, follow order, follow planning and design. Then for professional ini kan, you nak tahu kan semua jenis punya knowledge kan, you boleh utilize kan itu knowledge kan, boleh buat sales dan planning and design. Professional skill more on management level. Okay, biasa for professional ini you boleh dapat gaji yang sangat tinggi. Okay, it can be very high because this is almost the management level or maybe the architect level. Okay, so the next is the network engineer technology. Okay, from bottom to the top. What? Routing and switching from macro to micro and then back to macro. Okay, how protocol packet underlying mechanism and overall. Okay, dia punya macam roadmap. First, you need to know what is the routing and switching. You mesti nak faham ini dulu. Okay, layer 2 sampai layer 3. Apa ialah router, apa ialah switch. Then apa mereka punya fungsi. How to perform or verify query OSPF configuration. Ini more like configuration. Macam mana bagi enablekan mereka, kasih dia jalan. Okay, protocol mechanism. OSPF connection establishment process, detailed working process and spanning 3 protocol. Okay, protocol mechanism. First, nak fahamkan basic, layer 2, layer 3. Second, you nak tahu macam mana pergi configure. Number 3, you perlu fahamkan semua packet punya proses. Macam mana dia pergi buat itu connections, exchangekan routing, preventkan loop. Okay, sebab kalau you faham itu proses kan, it will actually help you for your carrier when you're doing the troubleshooting. Then number 4, packet underlying mechanism. Okay, underlying working mechanism of protocol and packet detail. Ini pun a part of the troubleshooting juga. And last, solution design. Ini kalau dia cakap planning, design, implementation kan, ini perlu ada professional skill. Okay, you need to know the whole thing. Okay, everything in order to achieve this. Okay, too much. Okay, Huawei certification injects vitality into talent development for enterprise. Okay, first, you need to take the exam. Okay, Huawei punya certification exam. Okay, cultivate experts who understand both business and technology. Cultivate platform construction and service application as well based on the Huawei cloud. Focus on ICT infrastructure and cultivate architecture talent in all ICT field. Providing talent with career developer path. Meet enterprise talent career evolutions from engineer to senior engineer and then to be an expert. From low level to the higher level. So that's why Huawei punya certification, the other banyak different level. Okay, now we actually on the IA. The entry level. And last, facilitate enterprise innovation and transformation. Provides authoritative certification for ICT talents. So this one is to improve the user, to qualify the user they actually already inquiry with this skill set. So because with the certified guide, they can prove that what is your level is, okay, then whether you can provide these kind of services or not. And maybe that some people, they're not so concerned about the certification level, but for those management level person, they will know already. Okay, why sometimes your boss is actually keep forcing you go to take the like CCNP, CCIE, this kind of certification. They actually got the reason one. They got certain project, they need have this kind of expertise to join. Okay, kalau you punya level hanya entry level saja kan, dia takkan kasih you sentuhkan itu planning and design. Okay, dia tak kasih you sentuh punya. Okay, you hanya boleh jadikan yang sangat low level punya engineer is only go there and do the implementation, configuration, mounting saja. Level 1 to level 3 punya engineer. Okay, so if you have the very high qualified kan, you boleh join kan mereka punya conference, meeting, and come out your own opinions. Okay, apa design solution, you pun boleh speak up. Okay, so they have a different qualified level. Okay, so sini ialah Huawei certification punya portfolio. Kalau you ada pernah visitkan Huawei punya forum atau web page kan, okay, I think you should see, you actually saw this one before. Okay, mereka ada 7 punya. So dia ada banyak lah for ICT vertical certification. One is for finance, another for public safety. Platform service certification. So dia ada ini pilihan. Okay, for cloud punya. Okay, ada banyak. Kalau untuk ICT infrastructure, sekarang kita di sini. Okay, infrastructure. So the infrastructure telecom is right here. Okay, sekarang tak ada lagi routing and switching. So routing and switching kan sudah ganti daripada datacom. Okay, has been replaced by the datacom. So no more the routing and switching. So of course, the WLAN, this one is also add into the datacom, tapi kan dia bukan sangat detail punya. If you're very interesting about the wireless, you actually should take another certification for this. Okay, Huawei punya level kan, dia daripada HCIA, HCIP, second level, professional punya, and HCIE is an expert level. Okay, so dia ada 3 level, sama dengan yang Cisco punya. Okay, CCIE yang paling tinggi. So, the datacom, sekarang ini ialah training yang sekarang kita ada punya. HCIA datacom, aiming to cultivate network engineer with the basic theory and the skill. Okay, for you to prepare to prepare yourself for those of the basic level. Then for the IP professional level, aiming to cultivate senior engineer. Kalau you are senior enough, so you can take the professional. You can actually ready yourself. Okay, cross-field solution planning and design, single field planning and deployment. Okay, single field. Satu network yang kecil punya. For HCIE, okay, ini besar. This one you need to have a capability to cross-field solution. You punya network design kan, you nak buat itu cross-field punya. Kita masuk apa? VPN technology, MPLS, and BGP. So you need to know how to actually establish the routing between the ISP, between the client and the ISP, or maybe VPN to another VPN. Overlay VPN technology, semua pun perlu faham. Okay, this is the expert level. Okay, so we are actually completing the first topic here. Okay, need more like the introductions for the Huawei certifications. Okay, I'm going to open the second one. Give a minute. Open. Guna wireless lagi smooth compared dengan wire. Just like I'm using the cable one, the line is actually keep freaking. So it's very light. Now guna the Wi-Fi is actually stable. I think maybe the LAN network got a lot of broadcast. Okay, so sekarang sini. The second topic, network reference model. The objective: understand the data definition and transmission process, the concept and advantage of the network reference model. Okay, apa ialah reference model sini? Understand the common standard protocol and the data encapsulation and decapsulation. The first content, application and the data. Origin of the story. Applications are used to meet various requirements of the people, such as web page, online game, online video playback. Information is generated along with application, text, picture, video, or information presentation modes. Okay, apa yang dia cakap sekarang ialah sekarang kita punya teknologi kan, banyak benda pun gunakan itu apps, applications, software to run. Okay, so all the things that you actually install and we also call as the applications. So this application allow you to start the services. Okay, allow you to start the services. And below here, this is the information. Biasa kan, application ialah satu platform for us to connect to the internet. Okay, ini ialah application macam kita punya Google Chrome atau itu Zoom meeting kan. Itu Zoom meeting sebenarnya ialah satu platform. It is one of the application for you to form the connections. Okay, tapi apa dia format? Okay, what is the information for the Zoom meeting? Sebenarnya ialah what? Video and the voice for the live streaming. So this is the information. Okay, so the information is like the data that you're going to transfer. I still can feel the lag. Okay, next, the implementation for the data. Okay, data generation. In the computer field, the data is carrier of all kind of information. Ya, betul lah. Sebab data kan dia bukan hanya satu jenis. For the data, we actually got voice, we got the video, and we also got some resource we can actually download or upload. Data transmission. Data generated by most application need to be transmitted between the device. The data kita ada punya kan, kita sentiasa perlu share kan. Okay, sometimes it's uploading, sometimes it's actually downloading, or else how you actually get this kind of resource. So then we need to know how the data can be transferred, okay, from the network. Okay, second, now the network reference model and the standard protocol. Ini ialah OSI punya reference model daripada bawah sampai ke atas kan. Okay, layer 1 until the layer 7. The layer 1 is called physical layer. So the physical layer is actually work on the layer 1. They're only in charge of those of the bit stream. Okay, so ia akan tolong kita convertkan data jadikan binary and then send and receive. So this is a physical layer. The data link layer, they focus on those of the MAC address. Okay, dia perlu fahamkan atau kan sekarang kita punya link types is the what kind of link? Okay, serial, Ethernet. Okay, or maybe the casting. Right now is the unicast, multicast, or broadcast. The network layer define your destination and your source. Okay, you dari mana dan mana you nak pergi. Okay, this is the layer 3, IP. The layer 4 is a transport. So transport sini kan dia nak tahu kan you punya services. What kind of services that you are currently using? Okay, your services. Number 5, sessions. So sessions is actually used to confirm the connection between you and the server. When you connect to the internet, right? Then our PC will pretend as a client. Okay, you open a browser, if the Google Chrome, okay, the browser, and you visit to the certain website, like example YouTube, the Facebook, the Twitter, or maybe the Wikipedia. Okay, so those Wikipedia is actually at the cloud. Okay, at the cloud. So you want to connect with the cloud server. Then the session is actually used to confirm the connectivity. Okay, whether you already establish your connection or not. Then number 6, presentation is a format. When you visit the website, read the article, and those kind of the format is what? It's a HTML. The web page is the HTML. If you're uploading the video, MP4, WMV, AVI, or you actually listen to the song MP3, okay, so AAC. So this is the format, presentation. They want to know your data information, the format. And last, application. Ini sangat senang. Kita punya application, software, itu apps yang you tengah guna sekarang. So for those just now the 7 layer kan, you sebenarnya perlu remember kan semua 7 layer, because for those who actually want to take the exam, it might going to ask you this 7 layer. Okay, what is this 7 layer? Okay, daripada bawah sampai ke atas. The OSI protocol stack is complex, and the TCP and IP protocol are widely used in the industry. Okay, inilah these two. TCP, IP, dua ini yang paling common pakai sekarang. Reference model become the mainstream reference model of the internet. Okay, mengapa ia akan jadi yang paling common use? Sebab ia punya structure and the design sangat simple and easily identified by the engineer. Like even I try to show you from here example right. Sekejap, let me tunjuk. Okay, even for our network card, sini saya punya network adapter. Okay, for Wi-Fi punya kan, saya buka ia punya properties. You pun boleh nampak di dalam kan, sini guna punya IP protocol standard. Mereka pun follow kan TCP/IP. Okay, that means all your Microsoft Windows run on your laptop, right, it's all follow the TCP/IP standard. Okay, by default. So ini yang dia masuk. Sekarang kan semua teknologi mereka selalu pun pakai ini jenis. Okay, for TCP/IP pun ada 2 jenis. Okay, ada 2 jenis. Ini ya dulu punya standard. And this is the equivalence. Standard yang baru. Okay, standard yang baru sekarang. So apa mereka punya different? Dulu punya TCP/IP kan yang Ocean One punya lah. So mereka punya layer tak berapa jelas punya. Dia cakap first is application. Bawah ialah sessions, host to host punya sessions. Adakah itu sessions up or down? Okay, internet. Dia nak tahu you punya IP, dan bawah ialah you punya MAC address. Itu saja. Tapi kan tak clear enough. Mengapa? Sebab kan host to host. Macam mana pergi fahamkan host to host? Adakah you hanya tuju up or down saja? Or maybe currently the request send, tapi you tak dapat itu respond. Okay, so you don't have a very confirmed information. And then next one, for the network layer, I know it's a MAC address, but at the same time I also want to know the link type. Apa jenis link sekarang yang you guna punya? So for the legacy one kan, mereka punya TCP standard model tak jelas sangat complete. That's why they come out the second version, equivalent punya. So ini kan lagi detail. So dia ada cakap physical layer is used to confirm the link connection, serial, Ethernet, fiber, dan dia boleh convert jadi binary. Data link fungsi for MAC address saja. So sekarang dia kasih asingkan dua-dua ini. Dulu ya satu layer. Okay, sekarang ya 2 layer. Tak sama punya. And then for the host to host layer kan, ini sudah ganti dengan transport. Gunakan port number. So using a port number, I know what is the services that you're using. Kalau saya nak pergi ke website HTTP, port number ialah apa? Saya gunakan 80. Kalau HTTPS 443. So lepas tu belakang you boleh letak, sekarang sudah establish. Okay, establish. Perfect connections. Okay, so even right now, your Windows 10 punya itu TCP/IP kan pun akan pakai ini standard. Okay, then common TCP/IP protocol. The TCP/IP protocol set define a series of the standard protocol by giving the example here. So you apa? Application sebenarnya apa? Telnet, FTP, SNMP, DHCP, HTTP. Semua ini kita pun panggil application. Okay, this is an application. Walaupun you tekan itu command ping, ping pun sejenis application juga. Transport layer sangat senang faham, hanya dua jenis, TCP atau UDP, dua bentuk. Network layer for IP, network layer, ada ICMP, IGMP, dan IP. So these all belong to the network layer, layer 3. The data link layer mainly is for Ethernet. Okay, kita punya MAC address di sini. PPP atau PPPoE. Sekarang kita punya network, you pasti ada gunakan PPP punya. Okay, but for the end user, you won't realize, okay, what's the problem? Okay, because the user just need to know how to connect to the internet. Then you can enjoy the network already. And the last one, physical, dia tak ada tunjuk lah. Sebab ini kan, ialah dia punya itu physical layer untuk confirmkan connections. And then they will translate your data become the binary bit. Common Protocol Standardization Organizations, IETF, voluntary organization responsible for developing and promoting Internet protocol, especially protocol that constitute the TCP/IP protocol suite, and releasing a new replacing old protocol standard through RFC. So itu nama yang you ada pernah dengar punya RFC ya. Dulu dia panggil ini ialah dia punya nama request for comment. Tapi sekarang kita tak panggil ini lagi. Okay, so kita hanya panggil ini ialah RFC. So semua protokol yang itu technician yang kerja pengingat. Okay, so itu organization IETF dia akan kasihkan itu nombor. So macam inilah. Saya createkan satu protokol panggil ROI protocol. Saya sendiri design dia. So lepas tu saya pergi submit to this organization IETF. So kalau saya punya protokol sudah certified kan, I punya protokol ROI protocol sudah certified. So dia cakap, okay, ROI protocol you dapat ini. RFC nombor 98, okay, 12, something like that. So this is my protocol number. So that means it's already certified. Then, if this protocol is actually very powerful and can be used for all kind of technology, kan, then semua switch router pun akan pakai ini jenis protocol. Okay, tapi kan have to pass through this first. Okay, so they actually create the standardized for everyone. Okay, then another one. This is the IEEE. IEEE, Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers. So formulate about 30% standard, okay, for the EEE. So most of the layer 2 technology pun defined by this organization, IEEE. Semua yang layer 2 punya lah. Okay, including the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi standard pun mereka in charge punya. Okay, itu standard lah. Macam apa frekuensi yang boleh pakai, apa jenis channel frequency. So mereka akan define ya. Di country Indonesia, mana satu frekuensi boleh pakai, di Malaysia, mana satu boleh guna. Okay, mana satu frekuensi ialah for military, mana satu ialah untuk for radio punya. Mereka ada itu standard. So this is defined by the IEEE. And the last, ISO. Okay, so ISO ini sebenarnya ialah international organization that plays an important role in the formulation of computer standard, such as the OSI model. Ini. Okay, mereka create standard untuk semua computer network. Okay, this standard is very important. So once the protocol or the technology is already standardized, kan, everyone have to follow the standard. Sebab kalau mereka tak follow kan, nanti mereka punya device ada itu communication issue. Sebab dulu kan, if you actually heard about this history and like IBM and Novell, Apple Top, dulu mereka createkan sendiri punya product, okay, sendiri punya device. So those devices, they actually have the communication issue. If you are using the Apple Top device, okay, I'm using the IBM kan, though these two products, they cannot form any communication. Okay, the mereka tak exchange me because they are using the proprietary protocol. So if you want to communicate with my device, right, you have to buy my device, IBM. You can using an Apple Top. So that's why if you want to supporting for this kind of the company, you have to make sure you get ready all the equipment, and the investment is very high. That's why with this ISO, this organization, it's actually saved a lot. Okay, they help everyone to create the same standard. I don't care what brand that you are using. Okay, as long as you are following my standard, you can always exchange the data, okay, without any issue. So ini standard for sekarang punya technology. Okay, now it will actually go to the introduction for all the layer. Okay, you are going to explain one by one. Okay, first is the application layer. Dia cakap daripada yang paling atas. The application layer provide interface for application software so that application can use the network service. The application layer protocol design is transport layer protocol and port PDU transmitter at the network layer and call data. Dia cakap semua. Okay, applications ni ada apa? TCP, macam ni ya, HTTP. Sebenarnya gunakan TCP port. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, which provide the web browsing. Kalau you nak browse internet, kita akan gunakan HTTP. Tapi sekarang kita semua gunakan HTTPS yang secure punya. Telnet, ia punya format pun TCP juga. Okay, ia punya port number ialah 23. Remote login protocol. Okay, because you are not all the time, you can go to your server room, bring the cable, connect to your device and log in. Sometimes you might work from home. You want to log into your company device and do some configurations, okay, or maybe troubleshooting. So you need to know how to use this Telnet. So the Telnet is also an application. FTP, File Transfer Protocol. When you want to transfer your file, upload atau download, okay, ini ialah FTP, ada dua port, 20 atau 21. Okay, FTP is also using the TCP format to transfer the data. Okay, then we have the SMTP for Mail Transfer Protocol and TFTP. Ini pun File Transfer Protocol juga, tapi UDP format. Okay, Common Application Layer Protocol, FTP. The file transfer protocol transfer file from one host to another to implement file, download, and upload. This protocol adapt the client and the server. Okay, digunakan CS, client and server. So client ialah kita punya access. You punya PC boleh jadi client dan FTP server yang mana? you punya server atau you punya storage di cloud pun boleh. Okay, then you can actually download the file daripada server. The client provide the command for local user to operate the file on a remote server. A user can install the client program on the PC and set up the connection with the server to operate the file. Then the server is the device that run FTP service. Tapi you perlu enablekan dulu. Kalau tak enable kan, ia tak fungsi ya. Okay, it provides the access and the operation function for remote client. Allow user to access with the FTP server through the client program and the access file. Okay, satu lagi ialah Telnet. Telnet ialah apa? A Telnet is a standard protocol that provide a remote login because sometimes you are not free to go to your server room and do the configuration. You might actually want to access your device remotely. So kalau ni, you perlu ada itu Telnet. Okay, you can log in remotely. A user can connect a Telnet server through the Telnet client program. The command entered on the Telnet client are executed on the server, as if the command were entered on the console of the server. So ini point to remote login. You are not necessary to be close to this kind of the device. Okay, tak perlu punya. Okay, it's not necessary. So even you are not from an office, right? As long as you can ping to this network, you boleh access kan. You can always Telnet and log into those devices. Okay, HTTP is actually we see the web browsing for internet media. Okay, Hypertext Transfer Protocol HTTP for the web browser. Okay, visit Huawei.com. Then dia akan sendkan itu services pergi ke server, so akan replykan itu HTML file pergi ke kita punya browser. So you punya browser akan terimakan ini format. Okay, the web page. So that's why you can see when they actually keep loading sebenarnya dia downloadingkan itu web page daripada server. Huawei server akan hantar itu web page ke you punya browser. That's why you boleh nampak itu web page punya design. Okay, sebenarnya you tengah downloading itu web page daripada main server. When you actually type the Huawei.com sebenarnya you hantarkan request. Okay, I want to connect to your website. Okay, then the next here, this is the transport layer. So you nak fahamkan itu port punya connection. Okay, you punya services port. So you gunakan apa jenis port dan you want to connect which port. Okay, you're using the port level to identify your services. And also the port is not only like okay, kalau saya nak cakap kan, if I go to draw, applications is our browser. Okay, saya draw ini Chrome. This is our browser. Okay, so this browser is an applications. Okay, it's an application. So applications ini kan, dia nak tentukan you punya format, like example, apa ini? HTML. Ini HTML file. Format kan. So this is actually the presentations. Now follow OSI reference model. This is called a presentation. Then after that, you bukakan itu browser kan, example ini yang you punya browser you so buka. Sekarang you buka apa? Okay, I'm going to draw like this. Okay, so example, you're actually watching the video. Okay, then This one is your tab. Okay, like this. So each of the tab that you open, they actually have some of the port number. So maybe you actually didn't realize our PC, you being a PC kan? Okay, you have your IP address as number 192.168.1.1. Okay, so sekarang saya nak pergi bukakan itu YouTube, okay, YouTube punya website. So then you punya PC kan akan gunakan satu port. So port ialah dekat sini. Port dekat sini kan. So this is your PC IP address and your port number. So ini tab sudah buka. Okay, this is you. Then this one you will actually send to the server. YouTube server. So YouTube server sini kan, ia pun ada sendiri punya IP. So mungkin ia punya IP saya tak tahu lah. Okay, just a random. Okay, di sini kan, dia pun ada sendiri punya port. So sebab you buka ini kan, I'll just put one. This is the HTTPS. So I put 443. Okay, macam tu. YouTube server. Okay, HTTP. 80.1.2.3. So they will need to know that you punya source dan port number connect ke YouTube punya port. Okay, how to actually establish the connection is based on this one. So every time you tekan satu tab yang baru kan, you punya PC akan buka satu port yang baru. You always open a new port because you punya PC kan hanya ada satu IP address. It's just one. So you boleh buka multiple punya. So the first one pergi ke YouTube server. Then mungkin kedua punya sini kan, you pergi visit ke lain punya server. So maybe this is for the wiki. Then ini port untuk yang lain punya server lah. So saya put others. Okay, so semua server pun ada itu port for you to access. So actually for transport layer kan, they are focused on your port level. Okay, this is the transport layer, layer 4. It concerns about your port number. So with using the port number, they know that currently which tab of your browser is actually received to the server. Okay, so dia nak identify kan port 1 untuk apa services, port number 2 untuk apa services, port number 3 ialah apa services. Okay, kita punya PC ya, ada total 1 sampai 635. Itu port number. Okay, this is the port number range. It's quite a lot lah. Tapi tak mungkin you pergi buka sampai ini nombor punya. Okay, you cannot open too much because your PC have not enough port for the connection. Some port is actually reserved and you cannot use as well. Okay, so this is the transport layer. Okay, sekarang di sini ya, layer 4 kan. Layer 4 hanya ada dua jenis, TCP atau UDP. Dua jenis sajalah. So TCP format ialah macam ni ya, ada 20 byte. For UDP, it only got 8 byte. Mengapa macam tu? Sebab UDP kan, dia tak fokus dengan itu reliable punya connection. Dia hanya tahu, kalau saya nak send, I send saja. Okay, I will send straight forward without any delay. For TCP kan, they will actually check the sequence number, the acknowledgement number, the flow, and also the window. Mengapa dia nak buat macam tu? Sebab dia nak controlkan itu speed. Okay, at the same time, you also want to make sure that no data is lost. So the TCP will always guarantee the data. Okay, they will retransmit the data if they have a packet loss. Okay, so this is what the TCP they concern. For the UTP, right? No, I don't care. If I want to forward, I will just send. Okay, what they're very concerned is the speed. Give me a minute. The network is a bit slow down. Okay, maybe now because the time here at the I think at Indonesia there is already 11 close to 11 here. Okay, for you guys to go out to having your lunch break. Okay, so after the lunch break, then we come back and continue this. Okay, I will need to settle my the network issue first. Okay, so I'll get back to you. So the lunch break will be actually until 1. Okay, pukul 1. Is it okay? Yeah, for the lunch break until 1 p.m. Is it fine for everyone? Okay, I hope should be enough because I know it's actually during the lockdown period, so maybe you guys are is actually not working from our office, so you have to go out to actually take away the food and come back and having your lunch. Okay, good. So if everyone have no problem for that, then maybe we will having the lunch now. So then I'm going to meet you guys again on 1 p.m. Okay, enjoy lunch.
Okay, thank you.